This episode of Kayak Bassin' is brought to you by Wilderness Systems, makers of the Commander, Ride, and Tarpon series of premium fishing kayaks. For more information, visit wildernesssystemsfishing.com. This week on Kayak Bassin', Chad Hoover continues his hunt for trophy bass at the Deer Creek Lodge in Seabree, Kentucky, one of the premier hunting and fishing lodges in the country. He's joined by local pro Chad Meredith and Yak Attack owner and longtime friend Luther Cifers. The private lakes at Deer Creek Lodge are known to hold fish over 10 pounds, which the guys are hoping to prove, despite a cold weather front that's rolling through.
This morning it was raining pretty good. Good hard steady drizzle. I got up about 4:30 and it was already raining. 6 o'clock it was a good steady drizzle and it didn't really kind of burn off till about 8 o'clock. And we're just off the full moon, so the bite was going to be in the middle of the day. It's just getting a late start because they probably fed aggressive ahead of that rain, that front coming through. Oh yeah, unless it's a tree. Feels like a tree. We're in a place where something could feel like a tree.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get this little dude back in the water, let you get a closer look at him. A little healthy fish. Pulled like a freight train. He pulled a lot bigger than he was. There's a lot of dead trees out here, and there's some of them that have this stuff growing on them. They're kind of greener. And so I flipped that jig up there. They call it the cypress slide where I'm from, where you kick it up on these cypress trees and let it slide down the trunk. And a lot of times it never makes it to the bottom, and that's what happened right there. I pitched that jig up against the tree.
There he is.
It's a better fish.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the pattern is stay within casting distance of the lodge.
Yeah.
I think that's the key. My name's Chad Meredith. Live in Nashville, Tennessee. Pretty much grew up in the outdoors, grew up fishing. Grandfather took me, father took me, friends of my dad's took me. Not long ago, probably about 6 months ago, ran into Chad at the shop and making the transition out of a big bass boat, big engines, that sort of thing. So decided why not try a kayak, and I've pretty much been hooked ever since. There's a lot of things with the kayak that you don't realize. It's you get in places kind of like this that you could never take a big bass boat. It's really opened a lot of doors. Really fantastic bodies of water. Allows you to catch a lot of big fish that never see a lure. So I hope everybody gets a chance to try it. Check out Hook One, those guys, they'll take care of you.
Healthy fish. Luther's got another one. I'll be the first to admit that I'm really blessed. I get to fish some pretty awesome places. And we also get to fish in some places that we just make awesome places by being able to get to places you can't get with a boat. But after the season we had last year with several really big bass, it puts the pressure on you, especially when you go to places that have trophy potential, to try to catch that big slob, like the one we caught down in Mossy Oak, like the ones we caught at VIP, and several of the big fish that we caught last year. Don't throw that hook. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Whoa, holy cow. Even if you go to the best place on earth to fish for trophy fish, there's no script that you get to mail ahead. It's still fishing, and big fish are tough to catch. So there's 3 really skilled anglers out here today grinding it out. It's 3 o'clock. We've got 1 fish over 5 pounds, but that magic can happen anytime. So we're gonna keep grinding, trying to bang out that big girl.
Stay tuned as Luther and the Chads prepare for the magic hour, when the big bass are known to start biting.
Holy crap. For outstanding customer service, expert advice, and an extensive selection of quality kayak fishing products, visit Hook One at kayakfishinggear.com.